Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Y'all, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, it's belated a little bit, but...
Yeah, day late, but that's okay. We were busy. I'm sure you guys were really busy.
Yep.
But it was a very wonderful Christmas time.
Yes. It's been a wonderful, holiday season time and everything. The family time yesterday and the day before has been absolutely amazing. And it's been something that, we all been needing, like no tomorrow.
Very much. Very, very much. The kids are getting bigger and bigger. This Christmas was the first time they didn't wake us up at the super butt crack of dawn.
No.
I mean, they woke us up really early, but it wasn't,
It wasn't like Christmas
2,
prior.
3. They let us sleep in.
Yeah.
We slept in until about like 5:15, 5:30-ish.
No.
So, I mean, that was sleeping in for us for Christmas.
So dang.
Yeah.
All right. That seems good right there. All right.
I think a little bit of it was the kids just could not go to sleep. They were so excited on Christmas Eve. Especially like Abe and Julia, man, they would not go to sleep. Like, we checked on them around like midnight, still wide awake.
Like, dude, how are you guys still awake, man? You guys need to go to sleep.
And they're just like, I can't sleep. The whole thing. It was so cute.
Well.
But yeah, we got to sleep kind of in, and we did the whole Christmas thing yesterday. Santa came and was very generous to the kids,
No.
to me and Gary.
I just got a very special delivery delivered right here, right now, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. Ta-da! This ain't your average water purifier. This one's got reverse osmosis, plus it cools and heats the water for you. I'm so excited to get this thing set up. Let's unbox it and see what she's got.
Today we're unboxing the TOKIT AkuaPure T1 Ultra. It's a sleek water purifier that's about to upgrade our kitchen. It's compact and modern, perfect for our counter. Now on to the setup. First, we're installing the filters. This purifier uses a multi-layer dual-core RO filter system for clean, safe water. It even has dual UV sterilization with a 99.9 sterilization rate. The coconut shell activated carbon in the filter also improves the water taste, which is a big plus for me. Next, we fill the water basin and slide it into place. It's so simple. And just like that, we're ready to go. Here's what makes it special. With 8 water temperature settings, you can easily get exactly what you need. From 41-degree ice-cold water with a glowing blue light, to room temperature water with a soft glow, and even boiling hot water in seconds with an orange light. It's perfect for everything from a refreshing drink to brewing tea or coffee. It's fast, convenient, and tastes amazing thanks to the advanced filtration. The TOKIT AkuaPure T1 Ultra is a must-have for clean, delicious water. Check the link in the description for more details and get yours today.
So there you have it, friends. The TOKIT AkuaPure T1 Ultra. This countertop water dispenser water purifier is honestly in a class of its own. It is so nice to be able to go from very cold water to very hot water with the touch of a button. The display is absolutely beautiful. I also really love the fact that when you're choosing the hot water option, it does come up with the safety lock, which is going to ensure that nobody gets accidentally burned. This honestly is such a huge upgrade for us. I am so thankful to TOKIT for sponsoring today's video and for sending us this beautiful item that we can now use at our household for on and on. If you guys are interested in getting one of these for yourself, make sure to check out the link down in the description below. We also pinned one to the top of the comment section, but I am so thankful that we have a new water dispenser to keep us hydrated as we're continuing on our work. Thanks again, TOKIT AkuaPure, for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back at it.
We had a very wonderful season with the gifts and stuff like that, but it was mostly just the family quality time, man. Being able to spend the time with the family. And yesterday, on Christmas Day, we ended up going over to Anthony and Roxanne's house, just, up the hill.
Yeah.
We had a really good dinner over there and, good times and stuff over there doing our family's traditions.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah.
It was super fun. It was a great Christmas.
Yeah.
It was definitely one for the memory books, that's for sure.
Yeah, Anthony and Rox made a delicious prime rib. and like smoked a turkey breast. I don't want to hear it about the turkey, all right? I didn't handle it. And it was delicious. They did a really great job.
Yep.
I made a ham. I made like the classic, Anthony says it's like the classic 1950s way. I don't know. This is just how I do it. But I made it with the pineapple and the cherries and like the brown sugar glaze with the pineapple juice.
No.
And actually, it turned out really, really good. In fact, I got it was a really big ham, like really big one. And I got like half of it left that I'm going to do some, I think I'm going to do like some navy bean stew or something with it. With the big ham hock and like those white beans, the northern beans. I don't know. I think I'm going to do something like that with it today because it's a chilly day after Christmas morning. Lots of overcasty fog. It's been raining off and on this morning and yesterday and
the day before and the day before and
it's going to be raining all week this week.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You know why? Because the rain can come and we will stay dry.
Yes. We were able to get that done and get it done before it hit.
Yes.
And before the holidays. It was the day before, but hey, it was before.
It still counts. It still counts. That little chance, that little slim chance that I was like, you're saying we got a chance.
Oh, man.
We took the chance and we were successful, or Gary was successful. So
that was a lot, though. That
Yeah.
was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't realize how many cuts you're going to have to make until you have to go make all those cuts. And it's like, oh my goodness, man. This hip valley area, it's like, so many different back and forth cuts and trying to get everything. And the way that I laid out all the joists for the for that area and everything, I had to lay them out in a funky way so that way my spacing was there and I wasn't throwing just too much wood up there, you know, but also the fact that I was doing a 2-foot overhang on it to where I was like, okay, I have to play with this span and make it to where I can at least put a full piece up and make it to where it lands on layout and not all screwy and funky, you know. So that was interesting. And I realized that I was like, man, I have to do so many different cuts because of this. Like, dang it.
Hey, I was there with you the first day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So if you don't know what we're talking about, the mudroom, guys, the mudroom has zip board up on it. It's all taped in. It is all good to go. She is ready.
Yep.
Now we get to take measurements as soon as things dry out just a little bit because I don't want Gary up on the slippery roof right now. With it literally raining like every 40 minutes or so, we get like 20 minutes of rain and then it goes like 30 minutes of dry and then it's so wet. It's just...
It has stayed wet
Yeah.
since Christmas Eve, basically.
Yeah. I would say actually the day before Christmas Eve it started.
Yeah, that night.
Because that's when I went and did that night when it finished because I was coming home. The day before Christmas Eve, I went and did all the last minute shopping. You know, had to go get all the food and like the stocking stuffers and everything. And that's when Gary finished it. The day before Christmas Eve, that was the last day that me and Gary were working on it. And that was the last day I think we were able to do a real talk with you guys. So it's been a few days. A lot has happened in a few days.
A lot.
But it's all good things, all very good things, all positive things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the mudroom is all zip boarded up on the building, taped in, she's dry. However, you know, the windows and the door cutouts, and we still need to sheathe the walls, right?
Oh.
So that sideways rain can still get in there, but it is nothing, no puddles. Nothing like how when Gary was brooming it all out and there was like an inch of water in there. That's not happening ever again. So... Hallelujah, you know?
Never again.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's really great. So I'm happy about it. The next few things that we're going to be able to do is going to be measuring the top of the whole entire house and all the patios and everything and figuring out.
Every little bit of measurements that we need and make it to where it's like, okay.
Yep.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it.
This is that measurement.
And we'll be able to order the metal and either A, do it ourselves, or B, hire somebody to come out and do it for us. Again, still don't know what avenue we're going to go down. I don't know. But that's okay. In the meantime, Gary and I are going to still be hoofing it forward while we get those measurements and then like work on that in the background. When we have an update for you guys as far as the metal, we will give one. But we're just going to work on that in the background. And videos and stuff that you guys will see, we're going to continue working on it as far as getting all the rest of the sheathing up, get the door and windows in, finish it off like that. And then I think we have talked about it, and I'm pretty sure we're going to start working on the inside of the cabin. Like while we're in that transitional period of what's going on with the metal on the roof, and after we get everything sheathed and the windows and doors and stuff in. So
Yep.
I'm excited.
I think we're going to start working on all the electrical runs first.
Mm-hmm.
Get everything situated for electrical wise. Get that all done and checked off the list where it's like, okay,
Check.
Electrical, check. Now let's go down that list and just start.
And the next things would be like
away.
Plumbing, we're going to have to get that done. At least run the insulation. And also to the airways, ERVs or whatever. AC work and stuff like that.
Dehumidifiers, ERVs, and the AC. Those are the 3 systems that we're going to be putting in.
Yeah, but that'll be kind of like, I think that's a few months away because I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start tackling some of the electricity.
Yep.
And then probably the plumbing and insulation.
Yep.
And then as soon as that's done,
where we can open up this basement area.
Yes.
And
yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be so exciting. Build some stairs,
start doing
guys.
the plumbing from there because I think we're going to have to definitely do the insulation first.
They really need to come out. Okay.
As you can tell, the dogs are in festive cheer.
Yes. Lady! The whole family got matching pajamas, and that included the inside dogs. Sorry, Lucy, or Luna, Layla, and Louie, they didn't get one, but they would turn it into a mud pit. Our inside dogs are a little bit... Yeah, they would chew on it with each other.
It would be a rag in a matter of,
a second.
20 seconds. Yeah.
Hi, Lola. Hi, Lola. Even Lola's got her festive cheer.
Mm-hmm.
We all had matching PJs.
There you go.
But, so that's kind of going to be our plan going forward and into the new year. Right now, we're kind of in limbo. It's literally the day after Christmas. We're still kind of enjoying the holiday season with the fam.
I think we're going to enjoy the rest of this year with the family, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we'll do little things that need to be done.
Little things here and there, getting the measurements right, getting things, the back end going.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting all that going and making it to where I can send the CADs out and see what prices are, hopefully before the end of the year, but it's probably going to happen right at the beginning of the year. Yeah,
because another thing too is a lot of the places, they're closed. They're having their holiday time too, or very limited working hours right now.
And
that's a thing.
Not only that, but it's majority of businesses out there always end up having a heck of a time at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because they're literally finalizing their budget, making sure all their T's are crossed and all their I's are dotted, and trying to make sure that they're good and they're planning for the next year. And January, February, March, and April end up being like one of the bigger times for businesses to start spending money because that's they're getting all their budgets together now, for the next year.
And somebody had made a comment too, Gary, that said that we might have to wait on our roofing until springtime.
No.
Just because of it being constantly wet and you not wanting to put the metal on top of the building and trap the moisture, which totally understand, totally hear that. Like we've already said though too, we are going to be talking with professionals in that field and in this area. Not that I'm not taking what you're saying and not being like, oh, I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but I am saying that we are going to discuss it with a professional in our area. But it is something that we are considering. So I appreciate you for bringing that up. And that might be something as well. We might not be able to get the metal on the roof this winter. We might have to wait until springtime just because of that.
Just all depends on the weather.
Exactly.
And what's going on. It's more so the dew point.
Yeah.
The dew point and the temperatures and everything else that will create the condensation. And if we have a good week.
Yeah. Then it can happen in that week.
So it's like, that's where it's like, it's hard for me to say one way or another. But the good thing is with the metal, we can order that.
Yeah, and have it like on
And
the
have
and
it
have it
here.
waiting on the wing for us to do, right? Now there's one more thing that Gary and I are going to do to the roofing. This is, I guess, while we're in limbo of waiting for the metal and after we got the measurements and stuff, we do want to put the ice and water shield on the back deck right here.
Correct.
And also on the mudroom, because the ice and water shield, although it's old now, it's still working, it's still holding.
I will say this, okay?
So-
let me be your guys' experimental aspect of how good does this material really, go. Because we are pushing it with everything on it. And I'll tell you this right now. The ice and water shield, you get what you pay for.
Yes.
100% over and over and over again on that one, because that's some almost the top tier aspect that we put on there.
Yeah, we put the Grace is the brand. It's called Grace Ice and Water Shield, and that stuff
for
was
high temperature.
It was
and
very.
Everything else.
I'll say this: it was very expensive, but at the same time, look how long it's lasted as a temporary roof for us.
Correct, and
it's been like a year, and it's lasting great.
Yes, but not only that, we bought the cheap ice and water shield for the
playhouse,
mm-hmm. And I'm glad I did, because we didn't have enough of the Grace to do our roof up there.
Yeah.
And I have a piece
like one little patch,
like the ridge of the house and whatnot. And that thing's like deteriorated to a point where it's not there almost.
It's like so thin.
I'm going to have to go up there and scrape it off real quick and put a new piece there, because
yeah, and we're going to put a piece of Grace over that top spot, because that way it'll all be matching from the thing. And we'll do that when we do the ice and water shield for this back deck area and the mudroom. So there is, I guess, still a little something that we got to do before we're 100% ready for metal, but man, we are right there.
We're right there.
We're right there. It's all covered. It's good.
We could do that in the same day that we're installing the metal.
Correct.
In certain aspects.
Yeah.
Like the Grace and ice and water shield, like we're going to have to order the metal and wait regardless for it, right? So, I mean, like that's where I'm like, I'm looking at it and like, yes, we can do that kind of stuff. We can start working on the house on the inside, do the wiring, get that rolling, because...
Well, I've convinced Gary that before we go on the inside, there is one other thing too. See how we're like ping-ponging and swirling around in this conversation? I'm sorry about that. This is how our brains work. But there is one more thing we are going to do on the outside. I've convinced Gary before we fully go into the house and start running the electrical wire. And that's going to be stairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need some stairs, guys. I'm tired of using this freaking ladder. And I get it. I get why.
This is true.
But we are going to do stairs on the outside of the building, so that way we can go up and into the mudroom easily. I think at the same time that we build stairs there, we're probably going to do some stairs for the kids' playroom too, the playhouse over there, because the big, huge ladder that we have, we usually give it to the kids to get up and out of their playhouse. We need that ladder to do construction work. There's another ladder the kids are using right now, which is an old deer stand blind ladder.
It's an extension part of the ladder.
And it works really well for the kids to get in and out of the playhouse. However, that's not how we want it to be. That's not how we planned on it to be. No. And we want actual stairs over there, so our old fat butts can get up there easily without having to climb up a ladder. And then like when we have friends that come into town and come and visit, if they want to use the treehouse as like a guest house, because it's very nice in there. No. They don't have to climb a ladder with their suitcase or something, like when your brother was out here, it kind of, no. I'm sure he was happy staying inside, but it would have been nicer to be able to offer, the treehouse or whatever. Even like when Des and like Steven came over, she considered sleeping inside the treehouse. She was like, yeah, that sounds so cool. And then when she got over there and she was like starting to climb the ladder, she was like, I don't know. Backed out. And then they ended up sleeping inside the house, which is fine. Like obviously more than welcome to, but it will be nice.
Yes.
It will be nice to have some stairs. Yes. So that way.
Make it a little easier going up and down.
Yeah. And hey, listen, it is the kids' playhouse. We're not trying to take it over all the time. No. But even the kids would have mentioned that they would like stairs. No. Instead of just a ladder. They've even mentioned that they would like stairs. So when they're carrying up, because everything over there right now is with like the jackeries and like the portable power banks. Mm-hmm. And so the kids have to climb a ladder holding a battery bank. It just would be nicer to have stairs. So
it would be.
Anyway, that'll be something that we work on at some point too, probably within the next little bit.
Yep.
But I'm excited, guys. It's been a really wonderful holiday. Like seeing the kids' face, Man, you should have seen Abe, like when he was, especially Abe, but even Julia, you know, and that's one thing that really got to my heart, because it's hard. The older the kids get, the harder it is to impress them and to excite them for the holiday season. It just is. You know, we've been through it before with Patrick, Brittany, and Kylie. Mm-hmm. And our kids are getting to those ages. Quit licking. Quit it. Our kids are getting to those ages where they're still very excitable and there's still the magic of Christmas, but at the same time, you know, just like how they didn't wake us up at 3 a.m.
No.
You know, it's going to be sad to me, man. David was telling me, he's like, just wait, you'll eventually get to the point where you're having to go wake them up. And I'm like, don't tell me that. That's going to be heartbreaking. I don't want to have to go and wake them up. I don't want to ever have the day where they're not running and it's Christmas, Mom. And
no.
I know it's going to happen. I don't want it to. I know it's going to. I'm just trying to enjoy every second of what we have while we have it.
No.
But Julia was very excited. She's all into this anime stuff. And she's into Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia. They're 2 shows that are anime shows. And very much into it. But anyway, long story short, she got a bunch of Demon Slayer stuff, a bunch of My Hero Academia stuff, and like every time that she opened something, man, her big old metal mouth was just grinning from ear to ear. She was just so excited. And Scarlett too, and Abe, all of them. They were just, and we didn't go super crazy with gifts for them, but we got them all things that they personally really wanted. Mm-hmm. Really, really wanted. Like even Scarlett really wanted a pair of Converse, of Chuck Taylors. Man, you should have seen that kid when she opened up those shoes. She's just, just so excited. I don't know.
No.
It was great.
The simpler things.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It was a great Christmas. Really, really great Christmas.
It was. It was very wonderful. And of course, I got spoiled. Gary got spoiled. We all got spoiled.
No.
God is very good to us, and I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed.
Lola, what? Merry Christmas, Lola.
Yeah, you knew it was going to happen. She came outside, and of course, she's going to have to hang out right here. You're fine, but can you sit? Because your tail's smacking me. Come on, Lola.
Come on. Sit.
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 Sit. Thank
Relax.
you. Sit. If you want to sit and hang out, you can, but your tail just whack, whack, whack.
Calm down.
Thank you. We're super duper blessed though, guys. Like very, very blessed beyond measure. And I want to thank you guys for being a part of our life and being a part of that blessing. Without you guys, half of this wouldn't be possible, you know? So we definitely appreciate you. And I hope that you guys had a wonderful Merry Christmas, whether you guys were with your loved ones or not, you know? Hopefully you guys had a very Merry Christmas and, you know, are looking forward to the upcoming New Year, because I know that we are.
Yep. This New Year is going to be a big one. Yeah. It's going to be a really, really big one. And I'm really looking forward to it.
I can't wait, guys. There's so much changes that's going to be happening for us. So many. I feel like it's going to really go in super fast speed now as far as the progress on our house and stuff. And I'm really looking forward to it because we have all the other things in line and in place. Yeah. You know, to take the stress away. Like if I'm having a stressful day working inside the cabin, well, this spring I'll be able to go outside and spend some time in my garden and get some of that relief, you know, because we did the work for those areas. Mm-hmm. Go spend some time with my goats and with the chickens and even the rabbits, you know, like everything's able to give and give back. And I don't know.
It's going to be a great year.
Anyway.
Great year.
Anyways, I'm going to get inside, friends. I think I'm going to get going on some of the editing for you guys. And we got to clean up after Christmas. No. Before New Year's, I always like to take the tree down and away. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but just sometime between, you know, today and New Year's Eve, I'm going to try to put Christmas away. No. And I don't know about the outside hanging lights. I don't really care if those stay up after New Year's Eve. That doesn't bother me.
I might put all that stuff away. Yeah. Just because y'all know, you put all the Christmas stuff away in the Christmas boxes.
Once you get the box out.
Once you get the box out, it's like, well, I might as well put it all away.
Yeah. I think today, honestly, we're probably just going to loaf and hang out and enjoy some of our Christmas gifts and enjoy some of our family time some more and just kind of hang out. I will try to get some editing done because, guys, I got videos and videos and videos. I know you're probably wondering. I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys got the mudroom done, but when am I going to see it?
No.
I'm sorry, guys. I know the last time that we put out a video for y'all, we were putting up the rafters for the mudroom, and we were still like scratching our head on how are we going to figure out these valley cuts and how are we going to get this done. I'm obviously happy to share that it is done, but I just haven't had time to edit out the content and put it out. So I'll try today.
For me, it looks absolutely just looks how I wanted it to look. All right.
To me too.
Well, you haven't even really been able to see it.
I have. I did yesterday.
A little bit.
I did yesterday a little bit.
From far away, that's what I'm saying. Like, you haven't even been able to really, like, visually...
No. I was over there and I was up under it, too. Because
Did you go over underneath
there was
it?
Christmas gifts inside the house that I had to go up there and go through it and go and get it and come... It feels amazing. Like, it's crazy.
Was that during the daytime or at night?
It was at night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you haven't been able to really see it, you know? So... Don't feel bad, you guys.
Yeah.
It literally was like a last second being able to finish it up and tidy it up, and we've been busier than busy. So,
but I will get I'll get to editing. I'm probably gonna spend some time loafing in my chair, all right, in the living room. Gary got the family Call of Duty 6, so we're all gonna be playing that because that's. Listen, I know that we're not like super huge video gamers, but we are a gamer family. Just like Anthony and Rox are gamer families, we are too. Maybe it's our generation. We were raised with it since as far back as we can remember, right? So it's something that we do to spend quality time with the kids. We still like board games, and we got a new board game that we want to play with the kids too. Mm-hmm. But we got Call of Duty 6. We want to play that. While the guys and Abe and Gary are playing that, I'm assuming that I'll be sitting in the chair and I'm going to try to get some editing done for you guys and get out a video. I don't know if it will be today. Yeah. If I put foot to butt, I can possibly get it done and I'll get it out for you guys today. If not, then I will do my best and it will come out tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow. I don't know when. But I'm going to start the trickle and I'm going to get some content out so that way, I guess by the end of this calendar year, you guys can be caught up to at the bare minimum of where we are today with the work on it and stuff, and then take you guys along with just some other things while we usher in the new year. Nope. And typically at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, the first post of the new year, I always like it to be a reflection, like a look back at the year previous to that, like a year in review video. I've done that a couple of years in a row now, and I've always enjoyed it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that for this year too. So I'm going to try to start getting my things together for that. However, the way that I'm planning it in my mind, I would like to do it a lot differently than the way that I've done my last 2 previous year in review videos. And you'll just have to wait and see how I get it all together when that time comes. But if it goes according to my plan, it's going to be really awesome. And I'm going to try to catch most people up from like, not the beginning, but the beginning of us getting out here to Arkansas. And it'll be very quick for the previous years. And then we'll spend the majority of the time looking back on what we did last year. Oh. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I can get it together. And yeah.
I think it'll be good.
But I've got some things in mind, and I'm working on it. So you will be getting videos on Simple Life Reclaimed and the slow trickle. We'll still come on here and hang out with you guys. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll make pancakes together. Yep. I don't know. We're going to hang out here on Real Talk because it's a little bit easier for me at the present time. And I still want to hang out with you guys and still want to see you. A lot of times you guys leave in comment section, you know, if you're living alone and this and that, and you guys appreciate hanging out with us, and we appreciate hanging out with you too. You guys are very special to us. You mean a lot to us. We love you, and I hope that you guys had a very wonderful Merry Christmas season. Yes. So we want to thank you for hanging out with us today and watching and spending some time with us. We'll be back with another episode tomorrow for you, friends, okay? So until the next one, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.